a motion to accept the minutes.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
I got it,
We don't have no visitors,
thank goodness.
so that means Danny's up.
Well, everything, we got a blacktop down, we discussed that.
That's nice. Yeah, you guys, I kind of rode around because I hadn't been to West Berkshire, well, I've been through West Berkshire while they were blacktopping over there. They did a little stretch from West Berkshire to down to the border there,
Yeah,
the state did.
yeah.
And I knew they were blacktopping down toward Jackie's. And I was so curious yesterday how far they went. I went that way, going over there was just purposely to drive to Petersburg and see how far they went. I said, you know, that's pretty nice down there. We got blacktop all the way up there, new down here. We got new, it's almost new all the way to Berkshire. It's new all the way up here. It's like, pretty good down to Berkshire.
Yeah. So we got that done, we got, our sands all up for the winter. We still gotta put shoulders on, I don't know if we're gonna get to that or not, but I'm gonna try. After this weekend of rain, we got some grading to do. That really raised all the roads.
Yeah, because I know I mentioned to her, because I was going to say something to you last week about Marvin Road. I see that now. I see it that day.
Yeah.
Then I said I had myself.
Yeah.
It's like, can't win.
Can't win. Besides that, I mean, just a lot of little things.
Because the last time it was great, it rained.
Yep, every time. Every time.
And that road's long.
It is. They, I don't want that one blocked out now.
No.
Chuck,
Thank you.
2 went to Valancourt, had a bed put in the body. So, we basically just gotta get the trucks ready for winter. Not much else, I don't believe. You guys have some questions?
No, I did have one. Are we putting guardrails down there? We put the new
We're gonna put, if there was a high traffic, we'd put guardrail up on one side, but I think we're just gonna,
Because that blocks kind of.
that block is gonna leave, that's,
They're gonna do the same thing they did on the Stevens Mill Slide Road on that bridge right by Highview Maples, right by Smith's Sugar House, you know those fake reflectors that stand so you know that there's a, you've never seen those, they've never been there before, they stand out like a sore thumb.
I just said it didn't.
Yeah, no, they're just, well, they're like this wide, they're about this
Oh,
tall, and
they're-
they're reflectors that
Oh.
just show that there's a
it's
danger
road narrows.
zone there, yeah.
It's usually a bridge sign, but it means the road narrows. But we'll put them up,
Yeah.
or something. You can't have the blocks sitting.
Well, because I sat there when I come through that area, I'm gonna run right in the end of that block.
Yeah,
Because it's kind of on the corner.
yeah, I didn't like the way it was, but yeah.
That's why I wanted, because I said after, I was gonna ask last week when you weren't here, whether we put guardrails there. We have guardrails, don't we? That we could.
We
have
got some
guardrail
pieces, we got pieces of them. We got
So
some,
we got guardrail budget.
yeah, we got some down in the shed we could probably down there, but I think the linear poles would work.
If it, try it next to it by next summer maybe,
Yeah,
see how it works.
yeah. I mean,
Like I said, I think those markers just showing are enough, like it's not a huge thing, because there's not a lot of traffic, you're not, and you don't have people going 50 miles an hour
No,
at that point
no.
either.
it's kind of, you know, they're either starting to slow down to come up to the intersection,
Or they just
come
turn
out
to
of
get
it.
on, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
well, we got the culvert in by Richard Powers is,
See, you got ditched it, you ditched it too.
yeah. Of course, then Hicks went in there today, went right out of sight. Oh, we pounded all that gravel in there, to go to the excavator.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part in the driveway where all the water was turned and went right down into that one section.
Right in there.
And it just like floated the gravel, and he pulled in there with his 1 ton with a couple pallets of pellets and this and that.
Yeah,
I was just trying to write down here so I know which one to change.
Yeah.
chance to go look at David Records' driveway? Are you good
Yes, I
with
did.
it? Or
Did he bring it back over there?
No, I had it to begin with. He just wanted a copy of it. I've had it for a while.
Oh,
David
So,
Records driveway.
yeah, so if you sign it, we
Where's
can
that?
just, Skull Hollow, Bozos.
yeah, I
Right
approved,
across from Bozo's on John Paul's.
I approved the
What's it
site
for?
approval.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
no, so I'm just saying if you can do that, then the select board can approve it tonight.
They get,
Yes.
I don't know if it's a 5 acre lot.
Yes, he kept 5 acres out of the land trust he put everything into over there, so.
Somebody,
If we got a 5 acre
Yeah,
minimum.
I'll just have to, I'll get
Yeah, wait, huh? 5. It's just a 5 acre lot.
The 5 acre minimum here
Yeah.
in Berkshire.
So, for the select board, we just need approval on that.
Right. On top?
Yeah, no, on David Records driveway permit.
Okay, I have a motion on David Records driveway, you know,
A second, yeah.
any discussion?
All in
favor?
favor?
Which are,
So
this is my
let's
name.
sign here.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
So the next thing, I can do that, yeah. So the next thing is, Danny brought the paperwork over for the Wild and Scenic grant, which we get up to $10,000 for that we're gonna put in. I just need approval that he's doing this on the end of the Golden Road, Marvin Road
Yeah,
intersection, and then another one right in front of,
Claude Sharon's
Claude Sharon's.
What are
I
you
just,
doing?
changing culverts, but we're going for the grant, doesn't mean we got it.
On your-
Approval to go
On
for
the
it.
driveways, you mean?
No, this one's a cross culvert, it goes like center of the lawn to the cornfield. And then the other one's
Top of
right,
it.
yeah, on top of the hill. It's,
Yeah.
it's basically on their lawn. And then, the other one is right at the Marvin Road, Golden Road intersection, right by the big pipe, right by the sign. There's one there.
So we just need approval to apply for the grant, that's all we need.
So I need a motion to, for approval to apply for the grant, city grant. On the second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Danny, these just need the
Opposed?
road foreman on the bottom, it's marked St. Pierre's on Pleasant View, they're old ones that I haven't. And Megan, or Bradley St. Pierre's down here on, the one right there. They're already done, I know, it's just, you just gotta sign them, nothing for the
Did we
select
get
board.
an email about the town forest?
Oh, the final inspection.
Are they getting a grant or
And
something?
we'll-
Oh, so that we're bringing that one up, yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's on
When
the
you
end of
just
my
started
list, or
talking
no,
about
actually, it's,
that, it was in one of them emails.
yeah, so it's coming up.
Yeah.
So the next thing is the, Damaris's salvage yard. The DRB did write the letter and approve that it's not in a restricted area, that, because that's all we really had to do was approve the site, that it's not in a restricted area according to our bylaws. So the DRB approved it. The select board has to approve the DRB's letter that it's not in a restricted area, which we already know it's not, so we just need approval to, I don't even know if we had to sign it, I didn't even read that far. I don't think we do, because I think it was only approval in the minutes. If you guys wanted to read their letter, that's fine. Yeah, no, we don't have to sign it, we just have to approve that we accept their letter, and that's it.
He's got permit.
Yeah, so I said everything's here, and we're just approving that the location is okay, and it's not in a restricted area. And the DRB already filled the letter out saying that it is not in a restricted area. I know, isn't that crazy? certificate of approved location of salvage yard.
I have a motion on that.
I'll make a motion.
Second,
I'll second it.
any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. The next thing is a catering permit for the Phoenix House to go down to Mark St. Pierre's Harvest Dinner. So we just need a motion on that one as well.
Motion.
I'll
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
You
All,
Yeah,
did that on purpose, didn't you? Okay.
Where does Mark have the big dinner?
Down to his sugar house, so the
Oh.
Phoenix House is catering it.
Yeah,
Um,
so what, that
guy
church,
already approved it to the site, but, you know.
what are they gonna do with the church? Are they gonna make that the restaurant, or are they just gonna do,
No, they're just gonna host events there,
oh,
you
okay?
know, just,
And you see several vehicles every time you go by, let me working, yeah.
yeah. I don't know what kind of events, but he's gonna be hosting some there.
all in
Yeah.
favor?
Okay, so now we're on to that planning grant, which I sent to all of you guys, for the town forest. It was a grant in the amount of $24,000 for the study on there. But this is something, so I'll just put it out there to you guys. We approved this 2 years ago or last year, but then they ended up not funding anything for that year, so it went to the wayside. But it is a study, only the study to do that for that amount. But we had already put aside, let me get to that part, sorry. So we'd already put aside $2,000 towards that, you know what I mean, for the town portion of that,
Oh, okay.
to do that. But it is still a,
So what's the town's portion?
the town's portion right now is $2,813.
Yeah.
And we already give them $1,000 a year, and we put aside 21, well, we have 2171 in a reserve for them, for that, well, for whatever they used it for. But yeah, the town's portion is gonna be $2,813. The grant's for $25,000 to do the study. To redo the town, or, well, like I said, it's only the study, you're not obligated to do anything outside of the study at this point.
Did they come and talk to us about that?
There's no paper that gives me this number in here.
That's the Community National Bank 941 that we have to do every,
There's no paper in here.
no, no, you're off the, no. So. But it, I mean, all in all, it is up to you guys, but yeah, it's only for a study.
We've already gone this
They
far.
do it. They do it every year.
No,
This one?
we put it, because we were, do you remember everybody wanted to use ARPA funds to do this study? And it became the whole cycle that if we did this, then somebody's gonna maintain it afterwards, so it's not just you get a grant to go out there and do all of this stuff. Somebody's gonna do all the maintenance in this forest or whatever, so, you know, we just kind of went to the wayside with it. So the planning commission went ahead and applied for this grant, so we had Nancy Patch came out there
Yeah,
and told what we could do, so now the planning commission got a hold of, or planning commission got a hold of regional planning, and then they came up with this grant last year, and,
yeah.
yeah,
I
to
know
just
that
do the study.
whenever we did the first time, it's almost like, that was the first step there.
Yeah.
So we had to, now we could,
Yes, because you were the,
Yeah.
remember the computer guy on that
Yeah.
side? So that's what they need this time too. It's the same thing that you guys did approve last year, and it just went off to the side, so.
It needs to be approved.
Yeah, because it's a brand new grant. They didn't end up doing any funding last year, so we have to reapply.
I'll make a motion, we approve it.
Second.
Um,
Discussion? All in favor?
The only thing, you all have to sign this, but on the back though, this time, Andy, it does say for rural towns, the Regional Planning Commission will serve as agent for the municipality.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking they can,
Who was the lady that was here that time? She said, once we go through the first part, I'll take over.
Emily, and
Yeah.
she's the same one, so that's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
say. Yeah, no, me, no.
Yeah.
You just said you did.
Emily Clough,
Oh.
and like I said, I'm gonna send this back to her, she's gonna fill the rest of it out, she's the one that sent it. So I do need you guys to all sign on this side, please,
Is she working,
because I have to print your names over here.
is she working out of the old building there, the John Cote's old building? Did she say she was gonna have an office there?
I'm
pretty sure she said so.
Might have, yeah. So yes. So on the other hand too, their bylaw changes that we've already gone over and all of that stuff, they had a few changes to those. So they gotta hold another hearing and they're planning on doing that December 4th, but they're gonna do it as part of the select board meeting. So it's nothing outside of what we would have to do any other time this time.
You want this printed over here, too?
No, you can sign all of that, it's not a big deal. I'll do it so they can read it.
Yeah.
All right. Geez, we are on a roll. So the next thing is VLCT sent a thing out to everybody because I don't know if it's federal or if it's state, I'm sure it's federal, but the new standard for uninsured and underinsured motorists used to be 250,000. So they went and changed that standard to 10 million, which is a huge difference. But this is, you know, under workers' comp. This is, so you get paid under workers' comp and, you know what I mean, outside of that you could get 250,000 if, you know, I mean, somebody was uninsured, underinsured, whatever. So they have to offer us the $10 million one, but it's an extra $400 a year. You can stay with the 250, which is what we've always had at no cost, but I have to have a motion and somebody other than me has to sign this. You guys have to choose what you
I
want.
make a motion to leave it the same, I get a motion to leave it the same, is that what I gotta ask for?
Yeah, well, you gotta have,
Either
ask
that
a
or
motion
either-
for
Or like
it.
discuss as one of them all?
Yeah,
I say we leave it the way it is, but.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
yeah, it's, okay, no, that's fine, so then
So
you need a motion to leave it
to
there.
leave it at the 250.
Jason will second that.
He could
Well, I called
Yeah,
them,
we were, that was the other thing.
I called them and she said, you know, it's a 50-50 that some people are this and that, and, but it's, the standard's always been that, and they change, I'm like, that's a huge
Well, yeah.
difference.
10 million?
Right, but you're already gonna be getting the workers' comp, so you're already getting paid, and, you know what I mean, that's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it
That
was,
probably when
okay,
they
no,
do
that is
now,
totally
settlement
fine,
figure.
yep.
Try to figure,
Um,
one truck, what was the price of the last truck?
Yeah,
To
300.
replace it,
Yeah.
300.
Yeah,
So if you had another vehicle,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Yeah,
So
I
that
mean,
is,
it,
if somebody hits one of our rigs,
no, this is for you guys, if you
Oh.
got
they were-
hurt
yeah.
in one of them vehicles, but if you get hurt, you're already gonna collect workers' comp from us.
yeah.
So it just, that's what she says, if you go with the 10 million, it's double dipping into
yeah.
insurance claims and all of that, you know what I mean? It's just, but you could do it and, all right. So the next thing is our reappraisal. You guys know that the town has to reappraise and we have to send all this stuff to the state of Vermont. And I finally got a quote from Nemrick and it's 81,000 for them to come out here and do it. We already have 100,000 in the CD this year. But they are not gonna be a completion date until 2027 anyway. But they're gonna do it for that amount now. They'll start in 2026, which is okay, we're allowed to get away with that.
For what?
$81,000. We have 100,000, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, that's our CD, so. But I need approval from you guys. I don't know who else to go with, so I'm like, just let them do it. They're the ones that did Bridgeford, and we already know.
Can I have
the
a
people.
motion to accept the bid, the offer bid, right?
Yeah,
Is it a bid from, what is it, name?
it's a proposal.
Nemrick.
A proposal from Nemrick?
I'll make a motion.
I second it.
I just like working with people we know.
Any
instead
discussion?
of, you know what I mean, it's.
Well, we are good luck with them, we will stick to
Yeah.
them.
Any discussion? All in
Yeah.
favor?
How's the new,
Justin?
yeah, how's he doing?
Yeah, no, that, he did come out and, you know what I mean? I'll discuss after. Okay, so did I send you guys the notice? I think I did, about the wetlands on the Collins Road for the ATV club.
I think we talked, yeah, you did send it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were all aware that that was going on. Like, I'm leaving it up to VASA and the ATV club to decide what they're gonna do with it, because, you know what I mean? We
What's
can't
going on?
reroute a road. So,
He's not gonna allow it.
the club wanted to put a bridge and stuff in on the Collins Road that goes
Yeah.
over to Mineral Brook.
Was that that email, you had like three
Yeah.
different?
Yeah,
I'll
so
look at it.
we had allowed them to do that, which
Yeah,
Mr. Collins was okay with because he wanted that beaver dam gone.
yeah,
And now the state steps in and said, you can't do anything really. I mean, I'm just leaving it up to
They won't let,
them
the
to
state won't
decide.
let him take the beaver dam out, is that what they're talking
No,
about?
because the beavers created a wetland. So now you can't do that, but they can get permits to work around it, but until we hear from them, I just want to make sure you guys are under, yeah. I'm just like, somebody just, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, you know how it goes.
You took 5 of them
So,
This one.
Ronnie used to say, I can tell when you're taking out the beaver dam. That ditch goes right by it, out of fire.
yeah. So the next thing I have is, they've come up with this program, it's an assistance program to get grants, and they pre-approved us, but you have to have a project already in mind. And regional planning will come out here and help you write the grants for it. But I've read through it and I really have no idea what kind of grants we could actually go for without contacting them first. So I just need approval to contact them to see what kind of eligible uses we can have, because this is what they tell me: community assessment, opportunity assessment, water infrastructure. And we looked it up, so I'm just gonna ask them what kind of
Project
project.
management and.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said, it's like, yeah, and it just doesn't, but the only thing I can think of is like the porch out here is in desperate need of help, and being that it's a handicap ramp, I'm wondering if they can help us get a grant.
Yeah, because that one up here ain't gonna make it much longer.
No, and I'm thinking if we can get a grant to do a different kind, you know what I mean, a different kind of ramp, because it is handicap.
Community recovery, workforce development, and business support.
So I just,
Change, migration.
I can't really think of a whole lot of ways we can use that except for that. Because, you know what I mean, we're not
Yeah.
recreation, we don't have water infrastructure, we don't have a lot of the other
Well,
ways.
probably like the village there with their water.
Yeah,
But we don't have much to
Well,
do
we
with
need a
that,
meeting
so,
place.
yeah.
so I'm just asking, you know what I mean, I'm just wanting you guys to approve that I can call regional planning, they can come to a meeting and
Sure.
explain it, and see if we can do something about maybe that porch out there. That's gonna be costly.
I think
I don't
the place
care
out
which way you
there with
look at
the pressure treated lumber is outrageous.
Well, I wanna do composite if we're going to, it's a little bit wider, the snow falls through, the salt's not gonna, well, I've been yelled at too many times, I'm probably not gonna use your salt, I'm probably gonna get something different to put on there. But if you go with a different material too, like, we gotta do composite, or even, you know what I mean, I would like to just cement the whole damn thing.
Yeah, see, you could use,
Concrete and then put a roof over it.
Yeah, something, you know what I mean, if we can get a grant to do something that, yeah, that would,
yeah. Chloride only, cement don't, salt does. I don't know how. The only thing with the
but you can
composite
do
is,
pressure treated if you put a roof over it, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
but the composite, you still got all your steel brackets, so chloride eats that out, salt
Yeah.
eats that out. So your cement is your best line, but and far as that goes, it'd probably be maybe even cheaper than composite. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I mean, so I know something's gonna be done, it scares me all the time.
They're saying here that they're gonna be here.
I don't wanna pick somebody up, and then when I leave, I'm like, well, it's Jason's problem, I'm gone.
They're saying here in November 7th,
You and Jim
select
are
board meeting, they're gonna be here.
No, that was somebody else's, but I wanted to invite them to the next meeting or
Yeah,
one of the
so they
meetings,
can
which I think
tell us.
our next one's November 4th. Or at least get an idea from her.
Maybe they can give us,
Yeah, okay.
If they do it concrete, they can move that ramp to the building,
Yeah.
and then you can put a roof
We
or.
might have to widen the driveway, we've got too many cars up there on Mondays. Good.
Well, just have to put lines in the driveway for the parking spots for people parking there.
Oh, I'm telling you. Okay.
Pull it in too fast.
Oh, whatever, put it on 2 wheels. They put it in here on 2 wheels.
We'll put that speed sign down.
Put a speed bump in
Speed
the
bump
driveway.
right there, yes.
Right there in the driveway, nice view.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to order one of them?
Put speed bump.
Oh, a speed sign?
For what?
No, it just-
Oh.
yeah. If else they're on the road somewhere.
You're good. So the last thing I have is our health insurance for next year.
Yeah. You look healthy, yeah.
I'm just putting a bug in your ear.
You're drinking enough.
Yeah.
I'll wait till next
You
time.
hydrate, So what about the insurance?
Do you want the yearly price? So it's gonna go up $7,700 in a year for the 3 people that are on it.
What's the percentage?
What's the reason for that?
They went up 15%.
15?
Or 14, I don't know, it was somewhere in there, but yes, Blue Cross Blue Shield went up
What was the
14%.
raise?
Yeah, 2%. Todd's 2%.
Well, see, I don't take the insurance, so it all comes to me.
Like I said, it's not anything you have to decide on now, I'm not worried
Oh,
about
we
it.
just gotta deal with it before budget. time.
I'm just, no, you gotta deal with it before the end of the year, but
Oh,
I'm just giving you something to ponder over.
oh.
What
Okay,
are-
we can't wait till budget. we
What
gotta
are our
decide.
options?
Yeah,
Do we have a choice?
you always have, Jason, where are you going? I'm just throwing it out there right now. I did not read all the material, I just gave you the bottom number, and I will read through it, and yeah. I'm not thrilled either, it's just ridiculous.
Kinda gotta have it.
Well, that's what I say, what are, I mean, either way, we're either gonna have to pay it or somebody's gonna deny it. Because it's either that or we're gonna have to find a lower rate, right? And that's gonna be worse coverage.
So, I know every time I've looked at this, because when you drop from the plan that we have down to the next one, our deductibles go from like 4,000 to like 10,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're in that one bracket that
You
goes,
don't even use a deductible now.
I know, but there's always that one time.
No, but right, no, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, you don't even use the deductible
No,
now,
I
right?
don't,
So you'll never use that.
Never know.
no. So that's what I mean, like, if you, yeah, it's just, but I will take a look at it, because it might be new plans. I didn't get that deep into it, because I was astonished.
Yeah,
There, I got the solution,
I
I
looked at
got
it.
the solution, just leave it the same, if something serious happens, we'll just have to open it up and go from the page.
yeah.
You- You're such a funny guy, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you carry, some of the stuff that they go fund me is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did you,
I'm done.
I do have a question on the blacktop, did we use up all the money we had?
Oh, so no, we didn't. So he didn't get back to me.
He did.
No. But anyway,
I was just curious.
No,
Yeah,
we still
well,
have like 140,000 in ARPA funds to use for blacktopping next year.
So we can.
But we have to dedicate them like in January next year to say that we're gonna use them for that. So when I do my reporting in April, I know what I'm reporting, because it's the last year you can do anything about it.
And so we'll have 100 plus whatever we budget this year.
Yeah,
And my question to you is, where are we going next, that road? To Richford? Because I was down, I kind of looked around, Noble Hill's not bad. I mean, that's not,
I didn't know Nobles was one of them. The North Road is a possibility for one, that's a mile.
that's.
okay, that's
hills.
our 150,000.
How bad is that?
It's been,
Up by 40s is where it's from.
where?
Up by 40s.
About 40s.
On the
But
hill.
is it,
It's been about 10 or 12 years since it's seen blacktop.
but it doesn't have, well, it has plenty of traffic because of mine, but I'm trying to think of like, where would the most people benefit from it? If it's borderline where you go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Is that road any worse than Richford's
the
now?
Berkshire Road, there's a few,
The
Yeah, but Richford Road's not the whole road, is it?
Well,
I
it's
mean,
not
isn't
the
there
whole
just
road.
spots
So
that
it has
really
to be-
need it
there's a
worse?
section there, I think, just above the Nation Road to maybe the big culvert.
you don't think the Richford end is the worst end?
Um,
I mean, the road is not that bad. I mean, you go, there's a question I
well,
got.
you
If
got
the road
Richford's end
is bad.
is bad.
But
So from the line up, I don't think it's that bad.
You don't go down there, well,
But I
until you
was trying to come
plow.
up through the other day and I was trying to decide where I thought it was the worst. It's not real bad anywhere. Not
See, I
real
don't even
bad.
think, yeah, the Richford.
I mean, you might have to put a couple culverts across, but I didn't know. My question was, if the road isn't so bad, does the blacktop go further? Would blacktop go further there than what this project was?
It probably will, because
And if you got a lot of money, I mean, if you got, that's what I'm saying, if you
It
got,
wouldn't be much
if
of
you got
a shoot.
100 plus hours, would it be better to do a long stretch and then have, when we only got our money, do a short stretch? You know what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean.
We got all kinds of time to decide next week.
Right.
Yeah,
you
It's
gotta
just
work
something I was
out
wondering
the budget.
about, maybe think about it.
I mean, right in front of the farm where he's putting culverts across it, you could use a pass through there. You even thought of maybe putting some more on the King Road. There's a stretch in there that hasn't seen a second coat. I mean, it's, yeah,
Well, I know the thing was to me, I was wondering, like, if you, like I said, you got money left, plus our budget, so you could do a big stretch, whereas a year when you only had our money,
yeah,
you could do the shorter stretches, which, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather than have them move all over the place, like do a mile, a hair and a half
well,
mile.
they don't like that.
That's why I mean, that's why I say if we got money enough to go a long ways, let them do a long stretch, and then when they don't, do one of the shorter ones. But we get the grant, what, every other year? Or every third year?
It's probably averaging every third year, but.
'Cause we
Depends
got
on
it-
how
we
much
had
you
it
use
this
and
year.
how much you get.
We had it this year? Or no?
Yeah.
So we had the grant?
Well, we got it in 2022 or 2023?
Yes, no,
Oh, I don't even remember.
We had ARPA funds money
I don't
this
we
year.
had ARPA funds, we had our money, road grant,
And our,
Yeah.
and our money.
so next year we don't have it.
No,
Well,
you're not
I
gonna
just
get a
got-
grant next year.
So we'll have
No.
just our budget
No.
and that 100.
And that money.
So if you figured out, and then the next year we might get a grant. No?
No,
You
Well,
don't know.
it's-
You could not. It all depends.
it all depends on how much you ask for and how much other towns are asking. Because they, they have a set number that they can spend. And if we usually keep it around $100,000, there's more chance of, I can't remember what was it 288,000 max? Something like that. If you go max it out, it's less. You go quite a bit before you get the next one. If you keep it around 100,
Because we don't have any that's really bad now.
not compared to what we just got rid of.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
I Like, and if they're not too bad, they will go farther, right? The blacktop will go farther.
Yeah.
And we'd have what, 250,000 then, roughly, because we budgeted, no, 175, we budgeted 150.
We budget 150, and if there's 130 left, we would have 280, or, yes,
I mean,
And it's 100,000 a mile,
150 now.
2 miles, how far is it down there? 4?
2 marks? No.
No, the whole way.
Oh, the whole way? Yeah, probably 4.
So you do half of it maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you got, this part was done just recently, that top end. Well, to the gate, to the base station road, or was it
Right on top of the hill by,
David's?
She just sent me these.
Right.
so-
the old dog farm, I think it was. I think that's where it is.
David's?
Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to.
Collister's?
No, it won't be on that.
You went beyond that?
Yeah. Just past the Nation Road, off the hill.
So that if we started there and headed to Richmond, we'd get quite a ways. We probably could get past Marks then for sure,
Oh, yeah, you get past Marks.
for sure.
Yeah.
Just wondering. Because that's our worst, that, like I said, nobody hell I was there the other day, it's not that bad, it's a
So
little
what
bit.
are these things supposed to be, like
Right?
partial
I mean, like,
gutter or whatever?
the North Road
Yeah,
is,
those are the trenches.
I didn't go up there, so I
It's-
don't know.
Yeah.
it's getting, the edges are
And I
starting.
know the King Road has a couple of spots.
And this is the
King
wall
Road
for
has
the
some
separate
spots,
glass.
but-
Mhm.
And I really kind of hate to lose that because it's fairly new, so, but, yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye, we'll see what it looks like at the end of this winter.
Yeah. Because that's what I was wondering, is like,
That's what Susan,
because she has no, yeah, we'll know by the end of it, she has no April, you said? Which
Yeah.
would be by that, but then.
Well, by the end of our budgeting, then we'll figure it out from there, but yeah, no, it's all fine, I don't need to know now. I already know what we're doing with it, I just, gotta have a motion, so when I have to go ahead and do it all, I'll just be like,
You know what you're doing with it?
I know what I'm doing with everything around here, don't you know that by now?
Just go ahead. Yeah.
I just go ahead and do it then,
oh, they came in and
Just
got
say
the
whoop.
text holes for the garage the other day, so.
How that work?
Well, we'll be replacing a lot.
Yeah,
We will?
Oh, yeah.
Replacing a lot of what?
they're,
Why?
just gotta dig out the footprint of the garage and put all new gravel in.
Didn't like the gravel that was there.
Well, it wasn't just gravel,
Just
All gravel, stone, and black.
there was a lot of wood in there.
Wood.
Dang.
You know, who'd have thought 20 years ago?
Yeah.
So in other words, it's gonna cost us something or not, we're just gonna
Well,
do it ourselves?
it won't be that
We'll
much.
just do it ourselves.
Yeah, we'll do it
Oh,
ourselves.
yeah, but it's just the fact that, you know what I mean?
You gotta do it.
But if you don't, like
Yeah,
you
we
really
already
don't,
have
I
a
guess.
place down in the pit, then we could get the gravel from it, be good for that. I mean, all we gotta do is dig it out
We have stone, we can put
and
it
throw
in.
it over. The worst part is
Do we
how
want-
hard he's gonna make us dig down.
We have stone we can put in there.
How far do you want to dig that?
He wouldn't say, he said he's gotta figure that out, but
Do we want to use our gravel?
We got stone, right?
we get stone, we
Ton
got,
of it.
Yeah,
we got some gravel.
Yeah, but we
that's
still
not
have
good.
$10,000 in a gravel budget, we get it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Instead of using up all that good gravel for.
For that, that's why I say stone and,
Yeah, I mean, I got some stuff in there that's it's so stony you can't use it on
I'm
the
gonna put
road.
it on the road anyway.
No,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, that works.
yeah.
Stone gravel. Stone,
You know, if you sift it out, you're gonna be sifting 10 yards of that stuff out, and you're gonna get like 2 yards of usable gravel.
yeah, that's what we're going
Might as well go in a hole.
Oh, did you see we did get fined?
Huh?
Before.
MSHA did
MSHA
fine,
did fine
they
us?
did fine for that paperwork. $250. I was like, well, I can live with that, but I didn't realize he was going to. I thought by the way he talked, if we corrected it, it was fine.
I don't say anything they
Yeah.
say.
But $250 isn't a big deal.
It's
I'm
probably
not
a
worried
lot
about
less than, they can do $20, $30, $50,000.
That's what I said, and I was like, well, whatever, that's all right, not a big deal.
And they ain't done with this.
Live and learn,
They ain't done with this yet.
I don't care. Keep your ducks in a row and you won't have to worry about it.
Well, they're still,
What's that?
the sifter, they're still gonna find stuff wrong with it every
They didn't
Yeah.
find anything wrong with it.
Not that fun.
No.
Something they could move. Or something. I know there's, yeah. But yeah, we got the whole dog, the guy was a good guy.
Mm.
So we haven't heard anything on the new plants? So, anything else?
No,
I have a motion to close the meeting.
Sure. Make a motion to close the meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
I can't be subtle with you, can I?
No.